Hello, YouTube. This is Noah Tennant, and
Catherine.
we're doing another take of Doctor Who.
Very angry child in the background.
It's okay. I'm used to family. That means I can handle it. Today we have questions for Catherine for her character. Well, the first one is, what is Amy Pond's middle name?
Oh my god.
That's the first question. There is choices. It's funny, the second answer is your name. Then Jessica, then Jane.
Say that again.
Louise, Catherine, Jessica, or Jane.
I don't actually know.
It can't be Jane, I can tell you that, because Sarah Jane.
Yeah, but I didn't know whether they would have done a nod to it to be like,
oh. They could have. I never thought about that.
Give us a clue.
No, I don't know, because this is new for me. That means it's both of us taking this quiz together.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying it could not be Jane. I would not say that if I knew the answer.
I'm trying to think. Oh,
Amelia, Luzanne.
What were the options again?
Here, I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see them. Luzanne, Lucy, or Catherine, or Jessica, or Jane.
I think it's Jessica.
Nope. It's Jane, I think. Because it didn't capitalize it, because it was red when I did that. Yes, Jane. You're right, first time. I don't even know that. Was Amelia a toddler when she met the doctor the first time? Yes or no?
So I wouldn't have called her a toddler because I would have said she was at least 4 or 5.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with no.
Yep. You were right. Said she was like 11.
Yeah, I think it's one of those awkward ones because I remember her in like the duffel coat and stuff, but it's like trying to put that as to the age of what she was.
Yeah. I think she was like 11. What was Amy's aunt called? Sharon, Jessica, Melody, or Shannon? Aunt's called.
Sharon, wasn't
it? Yep. If we guys get this wrong, sorry, my friend made this quiz for us. That means... No, that's the final question. That's good. That's good.
I was like, my Amy Pond knowledge, I was like, please, it's buried in the back of my brain somewhere.
What is your favorite moment of Amy Pond?
Oh.
That's my questions.
I have so many favourites. I really like when Amy's pregnant and it's that moment that she realises that she's dreaming, but it's that point of where she turns to the doctor and she's like, when he asks how does he know, and she goes, because if this is not a dream, I don't want it. And I think for me that just kind of shows how strong she is as a person, and that she, whilst it took her a long time to realise that what had happened was the dream, that like her love for Rory, without him it was pointless.
Yeah. Well, my favorite moment is like when it's the same episode, actually, believe it or not, when they're all like interacting each other the first time, and sees the baby, he's like, "Wah!"
Funny enough, I did.
That's just like everybody's reaction when you first see your friend or family members pregnant. You're like that. That is mine. Because it just makes it feel like more connected to humans.
Yeah.
And then, what is your, if you could choose if you were Amy Pond, where would you go? Ask the doctor, where would you go?
Oh gosh. If I was the doctor, where would I go?
Yeah.
Would it have to be in Pond's timeline?
No.
Like whilst I've said I'd like to go back to Victorian time to look at it from a historical perspective, there's also like a side to me that would I kind of would like to explore space myself as a real life person. So I think there'd be a lot of just wanting to go to random planets just to have a nose.
Mm-hmm. Like the doctor would say, who knows?
Yes.
That's all I had to say. And is there a specific reason why you would want to do that, all that?
I think because the unknown is out there, it really intrigues me. So it's like I want to know what there is out there. I want to explore, and like myself, I do photography as like a hobby. So it's like you look at things different, I find, and like you see beauty in all these different things. And like while somebody might turn around and say, well, it's a bit of a derelict planet, like I don't know, I'd view it differently, and it would just be nice to see what would be out there.
And this is the second part where your question is on what kind of doctor you think you would be.
I'm clumsy as is. Quite like to make dad jokes. But also quite a modest type person. So I'd probably be similar to Ken, I would imagine. Have those funny hyper moments, but also know when to be serious.
That sounds like a very interesting doctor I would want to meet.
I'd be the one to trip up over my shoelaces as we're in the face of danger.
Seems like what I'd do, basically. I'd be like the 10th Doctor, but lazier, but more sarcastic and saying something he doesn't mean. Yeah, then what kind of screwdriver color would you have if you could, and model?
Ooh, I really like River Song Sonic anyway, in general. To actually hold, and it's the intricacy that's actually in it.
Yeah.
Like, color wise, it'd have to be some form of warm light. Whilst I like cold lighting, it'd have to be warm. That kind of homely glow about it.
Like a hot pink, like red, hot pink red, like between those two.
Yeah, like greasy kind of color.
Yeah. Yeah, and yes, you guys, I am in the TARDIS. We respect the TARDIS. This is my favorite TARDIS. Comments now. Open. Comment. And who's your favorite companions besides Amy Pond and River Song?
So, I do like Rose.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she was like, for me, because she was the first companion I got to see, because I only watched new seasons rather than the classic seasons. And then I know a lot of people aren't really a massive fan of Clara, but I think she challenged Capaldi really, really well.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be those two.
I know that's a tough one for me because I grew up with the classic and the modern. I mean, that's a tough one for me. Like Sarah Jane Smith, maybe, and Rose. And it matters which doctor you're talking to. to me.
Yeah.
Because there's like tons of good companions. I'm looking at the companion list right now. I'm like, which one? And my friend's like, he told me, have you ever seen The Proms?
Say that again, sorry.
The Proms?
The Proms.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Like the Music of the Spheres is one of the episodes he said he's writing right now.
I've not seen any of the Proms, or like, so music wise, when I've listened to some of the soundtracks, it's been ones that have been pre-made on Spotify for me to listen to by friends.
Yeah, because they're like little mini episodes of Doctor Who, but live performance. He said he would recommend you to watch them. They're pretty funny.
Yeah. You'd be a nosy.
And here's the fun thing is this is a fun sound.
Oh, what have you done? Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm very sorry.
Okay. It's okay.
See? Nothing exciting. It's chocolate. It's where I've given you poison. I don't want it. You have it. Good boy. Stick you in your high chair. There we go.
He's trying to. He told me to quiz you on this. Which one is? What is this sound from Doctor Who?
Okay.
Because
No smell.
it's on commercial.
But all the legends of Gallifrey.
What episode is
so
this?
perfect. Well, perfect to look at, maybe. And it was. It was beautiful. Used to call it the shining world of the Seven System. And on the continent of wild endeavour, in the mountains of solace and solitude, there stood the citadel of the Time Lords. The oldest and most mighty race in the universe.
David Tennant episode.
What?
The David Tennant episode.
Yeah, it's a David Tennant episode.
Is it called Solitude? Like Mountains of Solace and all of that?
No.
No.
I can give you a hint.
With the master.
Yeah.
Oh, bugger.
This is a fun one because I have the answer right here, but you want me to give you choices?
Yeah.
Two Hearts, The Sound of Drums.
The Sound of Drums.
Yep. That was a hard one. I wouldn't even guess that myself if somebody gave me that.
I was like, the Mountains of Solace. That's it. That's in. I was like, I'm sure that's in.
Let's see if I can find the next one because he gave me a whole playlist to you guess.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
And I mean, I had to choose easy ones for you because he has some old ones on here. That's why I'm scrolling all the way down. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Yep, that's me. Yes, I do. Yep. And this? thing. I'm a time traveller. Or I was. I'm stuck. In 1969.
We're stuck. All the space and time he promised me. Now I've got a job in a shop. I've got to support him.
And here's your choices: The Weeping Angel, The Fear of the Angel, or Blink.
Blink.
Yep. So you got it. And then this one's pretty simple. You have to guess what the sound is.
Okay.
What is it?
It's the TARDIS.
Yep. It's the TARDIS. Okay, who's been called the Lonely God?
Let's think. Let's have a think.
Is it the Master or the Doctor?
I want to say the Doctor.
It is. Did you ever watch the 12th Doctor?
I did watch him. I can't say that I was like, whilst I like, it's not something I've rewatched since he first.
Yeah, I was just going to ask. What was your first reaction when you saw him regenerate? He's like, I don't like the color.
That made me laugh. That really did make me laugh. I thought it was quite humorous.
A lot of people say, I'm going to turn old and look like that and sound like that. And he's like, I'm the Peter Capaldi, I'm the old Doctor. I don't sound like that. And people say I sound like him when I do that voice. Be honest, what does that sound like?
Yeah, it does a little, yeah.
That little race, the voice of him. Then, is this true or false? Did Captain Jack come back in season 12
Yeah.
for Jodie Whittaker?
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. Name 3 parody songs you like from Doctor Who.
I don't think I've actually listened to any of the parody songs.
Really?
Yeah.
Because that was a fan question.
Somebody did send me something to listen to on Spotify, and it had that kind of horrible histories type of soundtrack to it. But I can't remember what it was called.
Well, there's one I like, and Hey There, Rose Tyler. If you heard of that one.
No, I kind of led quite a sheltered life with it all. I kind of got into Doctor Who, then I stopped kind of watching it for a while after, because I got into it with an ex-partner, and then when we split, I kind of just stepped away from everything. And for me, the cosplay community at the time wasn't that great. And then I literally only recently gotten back into it and rewatching the episodes. And I've watched all of like Jodie Whittaker when it came out and stuff, but it's just, I don't know, it's not quite got the same as it was
back then.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the one of the parodies I told you. Hey There, Rose Tyler. And I bet you recognize the tune. Hey There, Delilah.
Hey there, Rose Tyler, what's it like in your dimension? I'm 1,000 worlds away, but I'm still seeing your reflection in the blue. My hearts are broken without you.
Do you feel the connection with that song?
Hey there, Rose Tyler.
You can tell. That one is emotional. I had to play it every time when I'm in a con and dressed up as 10th Doctor, and there's a rose there, and I'm like, so I take my friends who's Sonic, and I'm like, taking your Sonic and banana and running away with it. And there's a pen in here, like the Doctor has random junk in his pockets. Yeah, and then there's a one called Travel Through Time. You say, you know that song, Always Having a Good Time?
Yeah.
There's a Matt Smith version of that.
We are under siege.
It's commercial, American commercials these days. That gives you an idea how parodies are for us.
Yeah.
Goofies. Two of my favorite songs by them. Two different people, but then I bet you heard of one parody. I bet you have. Let me look it up because everybody knows this song. Shout out to the Hillywood Show, you guys. You heard of the Hillywood Show, perchance?
No, I haven't.
Hilly Hinda is a very famous female who does parodies, and she did a Doctor Who one.
Mm.
And it's kind of cool what song she chose.
Okay.
The Time Warp, if you heard of that song.
Yes.
Here's the parody. You hear it fine? Shout out to the Hillywood Show again, guys.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer.
I have to.
Here's my hair part.
Allons-y.
You want to dance to it, don't you?
Yeah.
I want to dance to it too, but maybe some other time we can have a dance party, all of us, Doctor Who
Oh, that would
fans.
be amazing.
I'm thinking having a Skype video call of everybody who likes Doctor Who. I have other suits, Doctor Who suits.
Yeah.
That means me who had to do that. Note that. What do you think about parodies? Your first 3 parodies you heard from Doctor Who?
I think they're very cleverly written and very cleverly done. Because obviously they're based off other popular songs,
Yeah.
but made to be and kind of tell the story still of the Doctors.
Yeah.
Clever. Very clever.
It's funny because the song is like saying, now you get on your hips. The Daleks say that. Say, now touch your hips. And I'm like, Dalek saying, touch my hips. I'm like, never picture me hearing that in my life. Let's see if I can turn it down until he says that, because then you can hear it, because it sounds so ridiculous. I asked Tilly herself on her live stream, and I asked her, can I just recreate this, please? And she's like, no. Because it's her parody.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, it's understandable.
Yeah.
Here it is.
Whiny stuff. It's just a jump to the left. Put your hands on your hips.
See? You never picture a Dalek saying it.
No.
Am I pronouncing it right? Dalek? Right? Or Dalek?
We say Dalek here.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I use your guys' terms, not mine. Because in America, they call them Daleks.
Yeah, Daleks.
I'm like, it's Daleks. I'm like, is it my Scottish calling me or something? Just saying it correctly? And everybody's like saying Daleks. I'm like, Daleks. Yeah, I would recommend it. Hollywood show. Doctor Who parody.
I will make sure to go have a nose at it afterwards.
Okay, any questions for me you want to ask me as the host?
Yeah, what got you into cosplaying and your love of Doctor Who?
First, the cosplay was because a lot of people say I look like similar characters like Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got into Doctor Who because I grew up with it. I just saw it on TV one day when I was a kid, and I'm like, Mom, what's this? And I saw it ever since.
That's amazing. I think like the first episode I ever watched was the Slithines.
Yeah, mine episode was actually the first ever episode of 2005. And here's a fun question because I usually ask my viewers, guess how old I am. I look young. I am younger than I look.
You're younger than you look.
Yeah.
Okay. 26, 27?
Younger.
22.
2 years younger. Not 20.
Wow.
Yeah, I look younger. I feel, I feel older, but I'm not.
An old soul.
Yeah, I'm very, very old. That's why I connect with the Doctor so much. I feel that old soul in the young body.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this little talk with Catherine.
And thank you for having me along.
If you guys want more adventures with us, let us know. Okay, bye.
Let's brush up on my knowledge.
Yeah. Okay, have a nice day, everybody. Bye.